Welcome to another class with Sandunga Dance School. Today I am going to teach you how to teach the basic term of the casino, or la salsa cubana, as many people prefers to call it. But before we get there, I want to remind you that if you want to be part of Sandunga Dance School community in Santiago de Cuba and support us, all you have to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sandunga Dance School, and over there you will find a lot of videos like this one. Okay, so the basic term of the casino. Let's take a look to see what we are going to do. Alright, so going from the bottom to the top. The first thing you are going to do in order to teach other people dancing and doing the basic term is to show them, to teach them the steps that they are going to use in order to do this term. We are going to begin teaching the steps for the woman, and then we are going to do the one for the man. So for the woman, this is what we are going to teach first. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, the first 3 steps are actually the basic step of the dance, forward and back. And the other 3 steps are the turn itself. Okay, so very slow, we are going to separate both of them. I am going to turn around so you can understand better how you are going to teach. For the woman, beginning with the right leg, you are going to do 1, 2, and 3. And this position is very important, right? The foot is pointing to that side. Why is important? Because we already gained like a quarter of the turn for when we go on 5, 6, 7. So we are here on 3. I'm doing it again. 1, 2, and 3, and the rest, like walking on the spot, you are going to do 5, 6, and 7. Once again, you are going to teach this first. 1, 2, and 3. You repeat it 2 or 3 times, and then you introduce the second part of the move, which is the turn itself. 5, 6, and 7. All right? That is the first thing you are going to teach for the woman. So now, for the men, this is what you are going to teach first. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So, as you can see, the steps for the men is even easier than the step for the woman, because all the man has to do is to step back, doing the basic step number 4 or of the casino or salsa cubana. So these steps goes like this. I am going to do in this side so you can see better the move of my legs. Beginning with the left leg back, all the men is going to do is this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Again. 1, 2, and 3, and 5, 6, and 7. Only that. Now you have the steps for the man and the woman that are going to allow you to do the turns. But there is something that you should know. In the casino or salsa cubana, there is a leader, and the leader is the one that decides the turns that the couple is going to do. What move goes to the left, what move goes to the side, or whatever they decide to do, or the leader decides to do. And in this case, most of the times, men are the leaders. Men, most of the times, are the leaders in this dance. And there is a way how they communicate to the woman what turn they are going to do. And that is using signals with the arms and the hands. The signal that we are going to use for this term is very simple. It is only raising up the left hand for the man. The man is going to raise up the left hand on the count number 3 when he decides to start the turn. So once you have taught them the steps, you are going to begin with the man. Beginning from the standing position, going with left back, you are going to teach the man this. 1, 2, and 3. Only that simple move. I am going to show it again. It goes 1, 2, and 3. And then, with the same position of the arm, he completes the step on going back 5, 6, and 7. So this signal, the position of this arm, indicates to the woman that she has to turn to the right side, only to the right side. That's why the man has to be very, very specific in the position of the arm. The arm should go straight up, stopping in this position. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7. Let me show you. I am going to raise up the left arm, going 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7. So, when the woman sees this signal that the man does, is when she's going to do the turn. Let's say that the woman is facing the man, and she goes 1, 2, 3. The man raises the lady's hand, and then she goes 5, 6, and 7. All right, but let's take a look and to see how this looks while the partner is dancing. Okay, now you are going to make your students or the people or the person that you are teaching dancing to repeat that sequence 5 or 6 times. Only the step for the turns, right? For the men going back, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. For the ladies going back and turning on 5, 6, 7. Once they have repeated that sequence 7 or 8 times, it is when you are going to introduce the basic step. So the couple is going to do 2 times the basic step, and then they are going to do the moves. For example, for the men, it will look like this. I am doing now the step for the men. 2 times the basic step. Forward and back, doing 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then he goes back. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, return to the social position of the dance, and then he goes forward again. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7. So for the ladies, it will look like this. Going back on 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and basic step 5, 6, and 7. And as you know, once they are ready to do that, is when you introduce the music. I suggest you to use a slow music like La Maquinaria of Los Bambam or La Guagua of Elio Rebe y El Charango, you know, music that allows them to do the step, even though if they make a mistake, you know, to be able to catch up with the rhythm. And once they have done that, is when we are ready to teach the enchufla, which is the second part of the basic turn. But yes, you know, we are going to teach you that at another class when you come back to our channel, Sandunga Dance School, and you can support our community in Santiago de Cuba by subscribing and watching our videos over there. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.